Hey, so if you are thinking about moving to Queen Creek and you have kids, you have maybe elementary age kids all the way up to high school kids, you're probably concerned about the education system and want to know how it works. So this video, I'm going to answer some questions for you that I know are on your mind. Let's get started with it right now. So the first thing you need to know is that in the state of Arizona, your child can go to any school that you choose for them to go to. I mean, this is literally one of the states where if you live in one city, you don't need to use a friend's address to go to the good school around the corner, okay? You just take your child there. Now, there are some stipulations. Number one, they have to have the space, right? They have to have space for your child. And number two, it's your job to get them to and from. So you won't just have easy bus routes that go from Queen Creek to say, I don't know, Scottsdale, right? If you decide to go to Scottsdale because you work there. So that's just something that you want to keep in mind. But let's just dive in on Queen Creek right now because if you're moving to Queen Creek, most people want their children to be close to home. So let's dive in. Here we go. All right, Queen Creek Unified School District. Looks like we're starting off with the report card, and they get a B plus overall. And if you're not familiar, this website is niche.com or niche.com. You know, tomato, whichever one you prefer, use that one. I'm gonna say niche because I like that. I just like the way that sounds. Okay. All right. So going back down here, they get a B plus overall, A minus in academics, B in the teachers, A minus in sports. Clubs and activities, I'm actually quite surprised that this is only a C plus. I like to see that be higher personally, but are your kids into clubs in school, like 4-H and there was one that I was a part of, Future Business Leaders of America. If they don't have those, maybe you'd be the person to bring those clubs. I do know that kids are able to start their own club at the majority of these schools. So, if there are no clubs that are really popular, and that's why we're saying that C plus right there, your child may be the one that makes it a B or an A. Okay, all right. So that's something to keep in mind. Other thing I want to talk to you about is everything we see here is for public school only, okay? Queen Creek has several charter schools that are in the area, and two that come right off the top of my head are going to be Benjamin Franklin. Benjamin Franklin Charter School is one, okay, and they have an elementary and a high school in Queen Creek. And then the other one, which is a bigger school that a lot of people know, is the American Leadership Academy, and they have elementary and high school as well. So those are some other options that you can check out as a charter school. And here's the thing: you don't have to pay at these charter schools. So if they have capacity and they can take your child, they will take your child, and they do have their own bus route. So if you're on the bus route, you can take advantage of that. But from what I've seen, most people just take their kids. Okay, let's get back in on this. I want to jump down to where it says schools, give you an idea what schools there are. Okay, so if we're talking public school, on the elementary side, see right here at the bottom, there are 10 elementary schools, public, in Queen Creek. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right out of the gate, 5 of those 10 are A or A minus schools, okay? Now, I'm a big proponent of going to tour the school. You need to go see the school to make sure these people will work for you and your belief system for your family, because one of the best parts about this state is that if your child is good in one subject or one way of learning, you can take your child to that type of school. Let's click on this. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I'm looking at the A for the overall niche grade, the number of students, and then a student to teacher ratio. Okay, this is typically what you're going to be looking for. So, what I want to do is just see, since we saw so many A's, how far down do we have to go until that letter changes? Because we saw some A minuses. Okay, so Schnepp Elementary. This is a fairly new school, so they have a B plus. So I'd like to see what these guys are going to do in order to bring that up. So overall grade is B plus. They have 1,082 students. That is a lot of kids, and the ratio is 27-1. That's pretty good. Well, I guess it's pretty good. You'll be the judge of if that's good or not. Okay, Queen Creek Virtual Academy. So here's the lowest grade, C plus. And it looks like to me this is a K through 12. So this is an online school, okay? So you may have a child where this works out very well. So this is one of the reasons I say you have to go through and do your own research on this, because although it is an online school, your child might be perfectly fine at this school and actually do better than they would at one of the A-rated schools, but you'll never know unless you do the research. So I'm gonna let you do that. In the meantime, I wanna show you the other schools that are in the area. So for middle schools, you have the Barney College Prep, Queen Creek Junior, both in the A's, and then that virtual school again. And this is a brand new school, Chrisman High School. It starts at 7th grade. So I know you see that and you're going, Lamar, you've clicked on middle, but this says high school. They start at 7th grade and it goes 7 through 10, okay, based on what I saw here. And since this is such a new school, why don't we do this? Let's go check them out. Chrisman High School. Because I'm not familiar enough with these guys to let you know if they are good or not, but in either scenario, you should be checking this out as a tour to make sure they work. Here's a little video. Let's see what this video is about.
Welcome to Chrisman High School, home of the Rattlers. Chrisman High welcomes 7th to 12th grade students to our state-of-the-art school. Our 76-acre campus includes collaborative learning spaces dedicated to our career path academies in STEM, health sciences, design and construction, and business and leadership, as well as athletic fields for play, practice, and competition. We utilize a blended learning model, providing each student with a Chromebook for use at school and at home. Students can elect to enroll in advanced academic and honor classes taught by dedicated educators. This includes a variety of dual enrollment and advanced placement course offerings. Additionally, we offer a variety of science, history, foreign language, fine arts, athletic programs, and extracurricular courses. We offer career and technical education classes to engage students and prepare them for a competitive workforce in a hands-on learning environment. These classes provide students with an opportunity to earn professional certificates prior to graduating high school. At Chrisman High, we have a strong focus on college and career readiness and have advisors on campus to provide students.
Okay, all right. So they have a program to have you job ready right out of high school. That tells me that they may have some options for a student to be certified for a specific location. I also heard that they said through 12, but on niche.com, notice that it says 7 through 10, okay? So they do go through 12th grade. I thought that was pretty odd when I read that. But now you know that here's the address, here's their contact information. You can set up your own tour. That is a brand new school, and you can get a lot more information from them directly. So that was the middle school. Let's go over to the high school. So we have Queen Creek High School, Eastmark High School, and then the Virtual Academy once again. So again, all of those guys are gonna be the public schools. Why don't we take a look at the American Leadership Academy. See if they have anything for us. Well, more importantly, all I wanted you to see is that this is American Leadership Academy. They go by ALA for short. They also have a 7th through 12th grade, okay? So good news here is your child can grow up from pre-K all the way through 12th grade and have the same friends if they choose an ALA, A-rated schools, okay? if they choose an ALA or a Benjamin Franklin. Okay, because Benjamin Franklin has an elementary school as well. And those are just a couple of by the numbers. Let's see what this is. 98.8% of the class of 2024 graduated. All right. Number one, we are the number one high school in Queen Creek, Arizona, according to U.S. News and World Reports. That's quite amazing. I did not know that information. And $4.6 million earned in scholarships by the class of 2024. All right, so hey, there go two other locations that you should be probably interviewing to see are they a good fit for your kid or not. And again, they have the elementary, they have the high school, but those are some of the schools right here in Queen Creek, Arizona. I hope the information was good, and if you have any questions, reach out to me. We can help you find a home close to that, close to these locations, so you don't have to commute. But there are other locations outside of Queen Creek that may fit you better. So what we normally see is this. Budget-wise, Queen Creek may be perfect, okay? But when it comes to the education, what if you want to travel out because you want your kid in the number one football program in the state of Arizona? Well, we can help you out with that too. And I can get you close to that community, or you can figure out the commute. So just let me know, and we'll catch you on the next one.